Okay, yes, you may go. Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. Just like what I told you a while ago, we will go back to this topic, subject-verb agreement, because we need to solidify your insights or your what they call this, or your rules in terms of subject-verb agreement, so that when you go to high school, you will not be confused. What rule am I going to use? Okay, on this particular sentence, things like that. What verb should agree with committee? Is it plural? Is it singular? Things like that. Okay, and aside from that class, there will be a writing task after this session, but you have 7 days to accomplish that one. So if you don't like to do it today, you may do it tomorrow or on
On
Saturday.
Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh,
If you want to do it on Saturday. Okay. And if you have already seen that particular, what do you call that? That particular writing task, okay, excuse me, I included there that do not submit a plagiarized work. Okay. Do you know the term plagiarize?
Yes.
Plagiarism.
Okay.
Teacher,
Sir, ikokopya mo.
I know.
Yeah.
You
Can
You
will
you
are
steal
explain
the
it
work
again?
from
directly
others.
You're
yes.
copying somebody else's.
Copy them.
You are directly copying someone
Sir, di ba
else's work without
plagiarism?
their yeah,
It's like a
plagiarism.
crime.
Yes, plagiarize yung
Teacher, do you know sometimes plagiarism can be critical?
yeah. There are, you know why it's critical? Because there are 10% plagiarized, there are 20% plagiarized, but what I hate the most is 100% plagiarized. Like the person didn't put the references at all, and he or
Parang
she
kinopya. Yeah.
copied the entire
Copy and
thing. Yes,
paste.
cut and paste. The person just cut and paste. Okay. You know what, class? I'm telling you, teacher have numerous experiences with plagiarism before when I was in high school. And these people were sent to the SWCS because it is a grave offense. Okay, when I say grave offense, it is a very serious matter. Why? Why is it a serious matter? Because basically you are stealing someone else's property. Okay, intellectual property, right?
Sir,
Okay, imagine
makukulong
if
ka ba?
you know what, if you are on the right age, pwede ka makulong. Okay, honestly, class,
Age, sir?
there
What age?
18 is the legal age. So when you turn 18 and then, for example,
18 to
you committed the crime, plagiarism, pwede ka makulong out of plagiarism.
Sir,
Pero
ganun pala
ngayon, after
kaseryoso
plagiarism.
ang plagiarism?
Kaya
na
yung pag-copy ng someone's work?
Sir,
Okay.
kung 18 ka, sir, ganun ka seryoso yun?
yes, it's a
Sir, pero
serious
kung pretend
matter.
10 or 11 ka lang, sir, tapos nag-commit ka ng plagiarism, sir,
Pwede
ano mangyari
kasing,
sa'yo?
the thing is that, there is an instance na you do not know about plagiarism at all. You think that it's convenient for you, that's why you take it from the internet, things like that, kaya mo na lang kinuha bigla. Pero, yun nga, as early as now, teacher is telling you that plagiarism is a crime. Okay, it's a crime.
Sir, kung 10 years
Kaya,
old ka o 11, sir, ano mangyari sa'yo?
of course, dito Ma'am Cha will talk about it. Okay, kakausapin ka niya that it is bad. Kaya ito nga nagre-lecture na si teacher about plagiarism para you will not commit it in the future. Okay? So basically, you just have to put your thoughts. Parang ito, magpapa-essay na naman si teacher. You're going to create supporting details on the specific topic sentence that I provided in your R links. So basically, I want you to put your own supporting details.
Sir,
You don't need to get
considered plagiarism pa rin ba, sir, kung sinearch mo sa Google tapos tinignan mo sa pictures?
Oo, plagiarism pa rin yun. That's why
Oh.
when I am taking pictures from the internet, I am telling you that I took these examples from the internet, things like that. At
Sir,
least you
paano nga
acknowledge.
ang kukunin
You
mo
know
sa
what?
internet?
Acknowledging the resources is very appropriate. Okay, that's the appropriate thing that you have to do. Acknowledge the resources. Source, you put it that way. Source. Then you put the link where you took that from the internet. But if the activity entails your personal opinion, okay, syempre, hindi ka talaga pwedeng kumuha from the internet kapag ka gano'n yung sitwasyon, di ba? Okay, because personal opinion yun eh. Okay. Anyway, class, let's start our session. Okay, so let's talk about the 11 particular rules in terms of subject-verb agreement. So the first rule that we have is, okay, this is not yet the rule. So in every sentence, the subject
Sir,
must
si
agree with
Kyle.
its verb. Okay, Kyle, where are you, Kyle? Kyle, where are
Here.
you?
Sir, sinishake niya yung camera niya,
Here.
nakaka-distract.
Okay, wag mo na lang siyang tingnan, Gab. Just focus on the screen.
Yep.
Okay. So in every sentence, the subject must agree with its verb. Okay. That's the main rule that we have. So subject-verb agreement is important to achieve good communication. Yes, of course. Basically, if you don't have correct subject-verb agreement, people will think bad about you. Like, oh my God, Gabriel doesn't know how to uh, make his subject agree with its verb. Okay. So, mapapahiya ka. That's why we are learning these things. And aside from that, it is a skill that you should also possess. And alam nyo ba, eto klasa, what I like the most about Filipinos is that we are good in terms of speaking the English language. Okay. That's one thing that we should be proud of. Why? Yeah, we are considered as one of the ang tawag dito, fast learners of the English language. Kasi kung papansinin nyo, in terms of our education system, sa pag-aaral natin, di ba, ang bata-bata pa natin, they are already teaching us the rules. Okay, rules kasi ang tinuturo sa atin. But in some places class, okay, sa abroad, merong tawag dito, they go immediately to they focus on communication. They focus mainly on communication. When I say communication, tawag dito, they don't care at all whether it's correct or incorrect. Okay, as long as you are understood. Ganun kasi sila. Okay, ganun sila sa ibang bansa.
At sir, so, kahit mali yung pagsabi mo sa parang isang word or isang sentence, kung na-understood ka,
Yes.
sir, okay pa rin.
For some countries, that is their purpose in using the language. But for us, okay, Filipinos are really good in terms of grammar rules. So that is one thing that we are very proud of. Okay. Next, because we study even the most basic rules. Okay, so 11 rules. The first rule. Okay, let's take a look on this example. The palace chefs was preparing the president's dinner. Okay, is the sentence correct, class? Okay.
No.
Anyone?
Yes, sure.
Oh.
What?
Okay.
Yes.
The palace chefs was preparing the president's dinner.
Where?
Okay,
The
hindi.
palace chefs where? We're
Okay,
preparing.
yes, very good, very
Where?
good. Thumbs up. It's not a correct
Yay.
sentence. It's a faulty sentence because the subject does not agree with the verb. Palace chefs is plural, basically plural.
Sir, may S kasi.
What?
Pero singular kasi yung verb.
Oo, sir, singular yung verb, tapos kasama pa yung plural. Dapat kung...
Yes, that's right.
Subject,
So this should
singular
be,
subject, singular verb.
this should be where. Very good. Okay, next. Okay, so the
May
first
nakaperfect
rule.
pa sa exam?
Okay, wait lang. I-mute ko muna. May naririnig akong nag-chug-chug-chug, naggaganon. Ano ba yun? Okay, wala na. Naka-perfect sa exam? May naka-perfect ba? Hindi ko pa na, na-go through
Sure
over ko
ako.
siya, but wait,
Naka-perfect
sure
ako.
ka, Peter? Are you sure, Peter?
Yes.
Okay, na-check ko na siya, like I went over it and then check kung may hindi pa nakapag-exam, but I'm not sure kung may naka-perfect or not. Sige, babalitaan ko kayo when we had our next session. Okay, next. So the first one is the verb agrees with its subject in person and in number.
Teacher, for example, if the noun ends with the letter S, the verb should start should be like singular. Basta if the noun is plural, the verb acts like it's singular, but it's actually plural also. It's just mixed.
Actually, for you not to be confused, wag na lang ganun yung tingnan mo. Do not base it on letter S. Okay? Parang ito, si Aya. Can you pluralize
I know,
Aya?
with the exception of B verb. verbs, teacher. If it's a be verb, then it really has to be singular.
Tapos sinong gumagano ng table?
Kaya nga, kayo mga panalitan.
So that's
Let me just mute everyone. Okay, there you go. Napatay na. Okay. So, pag be verb naman, the be verb should also agree to the subject, Peter. O, di ba kahit naman is, was, where ang gamitin natin, it should always agree to the subject. Okay. Halimbawa, Teacher Jenny. Teacher Jenny was scolding Kyle a while ago. Okay, was. Because I'm singular. Okay. Her friends find her old-fashioned. Okay. So, the subject here is friends. Okay. So, friends is plural, basically. So, the verb that you're using is find, not finds. Okay. Find is a plural verb, and then finds is a singular verb. Okay. So, for the second sentence, do not be confused, her friends. So, it refers to sa mga kaibigan niya, yung mga kaibigan niya. Okay. It doesn't refer to the her. Okay. Hindi her ang subject dito. Okay. The subject is friends. Therefore, the verb find is correct. Okay. Next one. Okay. May PowerPoint. Okay. Number 2. Words interceding between subject and verb do not affect the number of the subject. Okay. Interceding. When you see interceding, the words in between, okay, the subject and the verb, okay, means it doesn't affect the number of the subject. So, ibig sabihin, for example, sige, let's
Hello,
take the
Chair?
first.
So, nagpipriz kayo po.
Ay, nagnakat ako. Sige.
Teacher, why am I not
Guys.
moving?
Okay, so when we say interceding, the words in between the subject and the verb. Di ba kasi meron minsan mga words na pasalsali, okay, things like that. But we should always focus on the subject. Okay. Ang subject is yung unang binanggit. Parang ito. One of the eggs is broken. So ano ba subject dyan? It only refers to the one piece of egg. It doesn't refer to the eggs. Oh. Baka ang gagawin nyo kasi yung pinakamalapit. So, eggs. Bakit is? O, ginawa nyo ng R. Hindi na kayo tumingin dun sa subject, which is yung one of the eggs. Diba? Pag sinabi kasi natin one of the eggs, isa sa mga itlog. Okay. So, isa is one, technically, therefore, it's singular. Okay? Then, the next example, another example is a bit tricky. The teachers, together with the principal, visit the sick librarian. Okay, so there's another noun being introduced here, which is the principal. Okay, so no matter what words or no matter who is accompanying the teachers, okay, we should always focus on the teachers. Kahit sino pang kasama ng teachers. Teachers is plural, is a plural subject. Therefore, we should be using
So,
a
nagpipriz
plural.
ulit. So, nagpipriz ulit.
Okay, hello. Wait, let me...
Sure, yung parang parang middle of a sentence, Chair, magpipriz ka lang, Chair.
Okay,
Yun yung
hello.
nangyari.
Teacher, I'm freezing also.
Is it clear now?
Teacher, I'm
So,
freezing
yes
also.
na, Chair, pero
I
at a
can't
random
move.
time, Chair, sometimes will freeze suddenly.
Bakit kaya?
I
Okay,
freeze all
sige.
the time, see?
Yeah, you're freezing.
Wallpaper yun. Sir, wallpaper yata yun. Background yata yun.
Okay, bayaan niyo si Peter. Peter is, I don't know. I don't want to give an adjective that will hurt him. Okay. Anyway, going
One
back to
of
the topic.
teacher students is frozen. That's also a rule that affects that.
Okay. And what verb are you going to use? Are you going to use singular or plural?
Singular because it's one.
Okay. Yes, that's right. You are focusing on that one student and not to the entire group of students. Okay, very good. Okay, the teachers together with the principal visit the sick librarian. So we are focusing on the teachers itself and not to the another noun that is being introduced, which is the principal. Okay, for example, I know you have seen these examples numerous times in your C2X. Example, Gabriel, including his band members. Okay. are singing their first album. Okay. Kanina tayo mag-focus? Are we going to focus on Gabriel or with the
Teacher,
band
may I
members?
pee?
Yes, you may be. Are we going to focus with Gabriel or with the band members? Gabriel,
Band members,
including-
sure, kasi sabi, Gabriel, including with his band members, dahil nakalagay including.
Hindi. Yung including parang together with din yun. Oh, nalito na
It's a,
kayo.
it's a trap.
Kasama na din. Sure, lahat
It's
sila.
a booby trap.
Lahat sila.
It's a booby trap.
No.
Sure, sa meaning nun lahat sila.
No, Gab. It only focuses on Gabriel. Si Gabriel, kay Gabriel ka lang dapat mag-focus. Parang ito, oh. It's the
Yes,
same
teacher,
with
it's a
number
booby
2
trap.
letter B. It's number 2 letter B. Parang ganun siya, Gab.
Boogie trap.
Ay,
Teacher,
sure,
rule
so
number
the
2
principal,
says a booby
sure, the principal yung pinofocus dyan.
Hindi. Yung teachers. Kaya visit.
It's usually the first one.
Sabi mo kanina, sure. Namamali na ako.
May sinabi ba ako? Tignan mo,
Sure,
oh.
kanina,
Ang
sure.
sabi-
Inuna mo sinasabi.
No, I told you, you should not focus on the words after the subject or in between the subject and then the verb. You should always focus on the first thing that is being mentioned. Okay, ano ba yung minention? Teachers. Okay, so any word na kasama pa doon, halimbawa the teachers together with his cats, the teachers together with 7 cats. Okay. Huwag mo na papansinin yung together with 7 cats. Okay, mag-focus ka lang.
Okay, sure.
Focus at the first one. It's like an
Alam ko na,
ancient trap.
O the teachers.
Boogie trap
Pero,
again.
okay, makinig. Makinig. Meron din tayong mga ibang rule na mag-focus ka dun sa last na noun na binanggit. Okay, ano yon? Yung sa either, sa or. Okay, kung ano yung pinakamalapit na subject, the verb agrees to it. Ganun yun. Halimbawa, either,
The nearer one.
oo. Either my mom or my siblings, okay, are going to the party. Okay, what's the correct answer?
Sir, may you repeat?
R.
Either, makinig. Either my mom or my siblings are going to the party.
R?
Is.
R.
R. Kasi yung rule na yun, it's another rule here, hindi kasali dito sa number 2. Pag either or ang ginamit mo, or neither nor, you focus on the, what they call this, on the nearest subject or the nearest noun beside the verb.
Okay, sir, gets ko na.
Pag-agree.
Okay, gets ko na yung number 20.
Oo. At kung ano mang rule number yun. Okay. Number 3. Okay, compound subjects. O, eto na. Ano ba ang compound subjects? Dalawa. Compound subjects joined by or nor require a verb that agrees with the nearer subject. O, ito yung sinasabi ni teacher. Either Rowena or the other guests were enjoying the party. Okay, so we are not focusing on Rowena here. We are focusing on the noun that is nearest to the verb. Ano ba yung noun na nearest sa verb? What is the noun nearest to the verb, Joseph? Joseph, what is the noun nearest to the verb? Mercader, Mr. Mercader, I'm talking to you.
Are you talking to me?
Sure.
Yeah.
I have a question.
May iba pa bang Joseph dito? Joseph.
Yes.
Okay, let me repeat my question. Can you tell me what's the nearest noun to the verb where on the first sentence? What's
Teacher,
the
what?
nearest noun?
What?
Can you not
Your voice
understand
is
my
cracking.
question? I don't think I'm lagging.
Sir, not
Am I
lagging,
lagging,
sir.
Gab?
Hindi ka naglalag para sa
I'm
akin.
not lagging
Sure,
now.
hindi.
I'm not lagging.
Hindi naman.
Sure, perfectly okay lang.
Sure, okay
Okay.
Your
na.
voice properly.
Perfect.
Okay, Joseph, let me repeat my question. What is the nearest noun to the verb where on the first statement?
Number 3.
Ano number 3? Oo, nasa rule number 3 tayo, but I'm referring to the examples. O, di ba there are 2 examples, letter A and B. So, I'm talking about letter A. What is the nearest noun to the verb where? Is it
Other
Rowena?
guests?
Okay, yes, natumbok mo. Yes, you are right. It's the other guests. Therefore, if we are going to refer to the rule that we are talking about, therefore, okay, it is right to use a plural verb. Okay? Because it is the nearest noun, the other guests, and not Rowena. But if we interchange this with either other guests or Rowena, okay, was na ang gagamitin natin because Rowena is the nearest to the verb already. Okay? Letter B. Neither the other guests nor Rowena, okay, this is Rowena pala, sorry for the typo, was enjoying the party. Okay. Wala sa kanila ang nag-enjoy sa party. Okay, so Rowena is the nearest noun, therefore, we will use a singular verb. Okay.
Sir, paano yung naging
Tandaan.
compound subject? Yung Rowena.
Compound subjects sila, pareho. Like, there are 2 subjects. When we say compound subjects, kasi there are 2 subjects. Okay.
Oh, okay, sir. Gets ko na ulit.
Parang ito, si Rowena at yung guests. Okay, but there
Sir,
are
so
instances
meaning
that,
nun, sir, kung may dalawang subjects in a sentence, sir, compound na yung subjects? Compound subjects na tawag doon, sir?
oo. Pero pag either or ang ginamit sa gitna nila, you have to choose the nearer subject to the verb. Pero pag ano
Sir,
naman,
dito
pag end. Okay,
Sir,
Gab,
dito naman,
listen.
sir, sa statements, I mean, wala naman sa middle yung either or neither.
Ayun yung or. Pero pag end ang ginamit to combine them, Gab. Okay. Rowena and the other
Sir, yung
guests.
adding po,
Okay, pag gumamit ka ng end sa gitna, basically plural na yun. Kasi you're talking about these 2 subjects. Okay. Parating plural pag may end na. Okay, number 4. A collective noun, this one is a bit tricky also. A collective noun requires a singular verb when the group is regarded as one unit. Okay, if they are performing a particular activity as one. A plural verb when the individuals in a group act separately. Okay, eto class, discretion na to nung nagbabasa. Okay, so it's up to you to think, are they doing this individually or are they taken as one? Okay, so let's take the following examples. Mary's family, okay, family is an example of collective noun. Mary's family is happy towards her newfound job. Okay, basically, they are taken as one. Buo silang pamilya ang masaya dahil may bago siyang trabaho. Okay, kaya singular ang ginamit. For letter B, Mary's family are discussing ways to help her. Okay. Basically, if you are discussing with one another, you are doing it individually. Okay, the group is acting separately. Halimbawa, si Kali nakikipag-usap sa mom niya. And then, halimbawa, Mary's family, I should say, Mary's family is talking to his mom, okay, and then the siblings are talking to his dad, things like that. So they are doing actions separately, okay. What other verbs can we think of na separately? Discussing, ano pa ba? Arguing, pwede rin yung mga verb na ganon. Iba-iba sila na ginagawa kapag ka ganon. Can you think of other verbs, class, that will turn the statement into plural? Or that will turn the collective noun into plural? Okay, discussing. Pag nagpa-perform din, okay, the collective noun may also sound
Performing?
as, oo, pwede rin ang performing. Okay, pero depende pa rin sa ayos ng sentence, okay? So, lagi niyong babasahin mabuti yung sentence. Kung does it sound like they are taken as one, okay, as a group, or does it sound like they are doing it separately? Okay, ganon.
Studying, sir, pwede?
Sir, may IP.
Studying?
Okay, yes, you may be. Studying, Mary's family. Okay, wait lang. Sige, mag-isip muna tayo ng ano. Okay, the committee is studying for a new proposal. Okay, yeah. Pwede. Wait lang. Parang may mali. The committee are studying ways on how to prevent pollution in the community. Okay, or pagka ganun. Kasi gumagawa sila individually. Okay? Sajan, may tanong? You were raising your hand. Sajan, do you have a question?
No,
one
teacher.
is forgot
No
to
one is
learn. One
Okay.
is raising hands. True.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Okay. Fifth rule. Most indefinite pronouns require singular verbs. Okay. When you say indefinite, basically, di ba kasi pag pronoun, meron tayong his, her. Okay. As what we all know, this specific pronouns refer to a specific gender, right? His is for masculine. Okay. Pang lalaki. And then her is for female, right? But when you say indefinite, basically you don't refer to a specific gender or to a specific person. Okay, so most of them are singular. Words such as each, someone, either, neither, nobody, okay, one, no one, somebody,
Sir,
anybody,
meron yan sa book,
everyone,
di ba?
opo, and everybody are all indefinite pronouns. Claire, you were raising your hand.
Sir, may IP?
Okay, sige, you may go now. So let's take a look on the given examples. Someone in the game was hurt. Okay, so ang rule natin sa indefinite pronouns, they are singular. Okay. Neither of the men is working. Wala sa kanila ang nagtatrabaho. Okay, therefore it's singular. Okay. So class, the subject here is neither. Okay, and not men. Okay. Are we clear with this rule? Madali lang tong number 5.
Sir, paano naging indefinite, sir, yung neither kung andun naman yung word na men?
Na.
Sir, di
When
ba
you say
sinasabi
neither,
mo, sir, walang sinasabing parang
wala namang or dito, oh. Neither lang ang ginamit, walang or. Okay, pag ginamit mo kasi ang neither, wala sa kanila, parang ganun. Neither of the men is working. That's why it's singular. Okay. Next, okay. This is just additional information. We have plural indefinite pronouns such as both, few, many, several, and others. And most of the time, these are plural. Okay. So, pag dalawa kayo, plural na yon, both. Both of you are going to see the principal. Okay. Few members are
Teacher, I think only both and few are plural definite nouns. And then you accidentally wrote comma and many, several, and then others. I think it's supposed to be many, several others.
what do you
And
mean?
many, several others.
Oh, are you sure? Wala ito sa book, but I consult another reference for this one.
Oh.
Oo. It's not in the book. Many. Okay, sige, i-search natin kung ang many ay pwedeng maging singular. Sa grammar book ko to nakuha eh. Is many singular or plural? Okay, let's consult the internet. Plural sila. Tama. Both, few, many, others, and severals are always plural, sabi niya Peter. Peter, it's correct. These are indefinite pronouns also. Many, severals, and others. Several and others.
Sir, may narinig ako nagte-text.
It's not me either.
Okay.
Guys, it's not me.
Okay, number
Not
6.
me either.
Okay, kanino kaya yun? Number 6, it's not mine also. Chinek ko nga, nakamute ako. Okay, number 6. The word some Okay, any, all, most may be singular or plural depending upon their use on the sentence. Okay, so most of the news is good. Okay, karamihan sa mga balita ay maganda. Okay, singular siya. Most of the flowers were yellow. Okay, so when you use most, it already depends on in the noun. Okay, as what we all know, news is always singular, di ba? Ito, what do you call this? It can be plural also. Okay, news can be plural also, but on this sentence, it is taken as singular. Okay, for letter B, most of the flowers were yellow. Okay, collectively. Then all of the pizza was gone. All of the children were late. Okay, plural ang gagamitin natin for this case. All of the children were late. Okay, because children is always plural naman. Okay, and then pizza, the entire pizza is gone. So, singular. Okay. Number 7. Okay, this one is also, you need to understand this one. There and here are never subjects. In sentences that begin with these words, the subject is usually found later in the sentence. Okay, let's take a look on this one. There were 5 books on the table. Okay, so there is not it's not a subject. There is an example of, anong tawag dito? It's a demonstrative pronoun. Okay, there were 5 books. So basically, pag gumamit ka ng there at here, may nakuhuli yung subject. Yes. Sino yun? May maingay. Nakuhuli yung subject compared to the verb, right? Take a look on this one. The verb came first before the subject. Okay, which is 5 books. Okay, on the second sentence also, okay, the verb is came first before the report. Okay. So, ganon. Whenever used there and here, okay, the subject always came or comes later in the sentence. So, they are not subjects. Okay, tandaan class ha. Remember that there and here are not subjects. Okay, so you can find the subject later on that particular sentence. Okay. Number 8. My question. Do we have a question with there and here? Do we have a question? Kyle, what are you doing? You're slouching, you're laughing.
Teacher, what
Yes.
if there and here are actually the noun? Because what if
No, they
that's
are not
the
noun.
pronoun of the noun?
No,
What
they
if
are not noun.
there's the name of the person, place, thing, animal, or event?
Actually, this words is just suggesting where is the location of that particular noun. Saan nakalagay. Kaya nga demonstrative sila eh. There were 5 books on the table. Okay, there were 5 books on the table. Here is the report you wanted. Pati that eh. That book is mine. Okay, so you focus on the book and not on that. Okay, those flowers. Okay, sa bagay pag gumamit ka ng those, you immediately think that it's plural. Okay, because those is the plural form of that. Okay. Peter, alam mo, ginugulo mo yung sarili mo. You are thinking of something extraordinary. Like thinking that there is a noun with here and there. Pwede rin. Okay, for example, okay, Peter, can you think of a sentence that uses there and here as a noun?
There could be a pronoun or even an animal. Yes, you could name you could name people and animals there. So it's possible, teacher.
Okay, yeah, but we are talking about this as as not as a subject. Okay, they are not considered a subject. Pero yeah, you have a point. For example, you want to name your son and daughter as there and here. Okay, for example, there and here are 2 good kids. Okay, so plural siya. Okay, there is a very good kid. Okay, there is a very good kid. It sounds off. Okay, 2 participants are raising their hand. Question, clarification. Sajan, do you have a question?
Sure, sometimes nakakalito pa rin siya para sa akin.
Yeah, that's why you need to keep on coming back with these rules. Okay, that's the key on mastering these rules. Kailangan mo silang balik-balikan from time to time. You cannot learn this all at once, class. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Loris, question?
Chair, pag there is something I want to tell you.
There is something I want to tell you. Something ang subject doon. Okay, and something is also singular, kaya tama siya. Okay, there is something I want to tell you. Okay? Ganun talaga sa dyan. Okay? You'll get the hang of it. When I say you'll get the hang of it, matututunan mo rin siya piece by piece. Okay? Like, maaalala mo siya from time to time and, you know, hanggang sa ma-perfect mo na siya. Okay? Hindi mo siya malalearn in just one sitting. So, don't be disappointed with yourself. Okay? Basta lagi may isipin, sometimes when you have the, what they call this, when you have the ear to hear a grammatical sentence, you already know that there is something wrong with this. Okay. It's like a gut feeling. Okay, number 8. Collective noun. Okay, parang ganun din to, yung rule kanina, yung discussing ways. Number 8, collective nouns may be singular or plural depending on their use in a sentence. A collective noun is a noun used to name a whole group. Example, the committee. What other collective nouns do you know? The herd of sheep, colony of ants. Ano pa ba ang mga collective nouns natin? Yes, Sophia? Do you have something to say?
There's family, swarm,
Okay, family,
Club.
swarm.
Chair, flock.
Yeah, club.
Flock of bird.
Oo, yes, very good. Okay, so these collective nouns vary their verb, okay, depending on how they are used in
a
the sentence.
swarm of bees, a school
sorry,
of fish.
Peter, what's your
There are
background? It
many,
looks
teacher.
like,
There's so many.
yes,
Pickle.
yes,
Mr.
Peter, it's a
Pickle.
pickle.
Yeah.
Chair, wala akong notebook sa
It's a
English.
pickle.
Why?
I'll change my background, teacher.
Peter, you keep on playing with your...
Chair, ewan ko.
Chair, may background si Peter na ikaw.
Oh my
Chair,
God.
wala akong notebook sa English.
I cannot see it well. Okay, anyway, letter B.
I can't move anymore.
Oh, that's your background. Peter, you keep on tricking with Teacher Jenny.
like this.
Chair, kanina ka, Chair, naloko ako. Kala ko nag-freeze si Peter.
Yeah, but he's talking. Is that possible na naka-freeze yung mukha tapos...
Hindi, Chair, kala ko naglalag
Maybe
siya.
it could be. It's
Kala ko
possible.
naglalag
teacher.
siya.
Why is talking when but he's like smiling? Okay, now it's back to the topic. But why is smiling?
Oh.
Pwede naman nagtap
He's
habang nag-smile.
Okay, very good. We need to keep on talking. I need to keep on talking so that we will reach the next topic, which is supporting details and main idea. Okay, or topic sentence is also the same. Okay. So let's have the following examples. The committee is set for another meeting. So they are taken as one. Okay, so buong grupo ay magkakaroon ng meeting. So they are considered as singular. The audience are singing with their idol. So individually, they are singing. Imagine they are in a concert and then they are singing. So it's plural. Okay, number 9. Expression of time, money, measurement, and weight are usually, so basically, may times rin na nagiging plural siya. When the amount is considered 1 unit. Okay, 10 days is not nearly enough time. Okay, time pala ito. Then 5,000 pesos is too much to us. Okay, usually class, di ba, pag money is parating singular, diba, 1 million pesos is not enough for me. Okay, 100,000 pesos is not enough to build a house these days. Okay.
Teacher,
What else?
what is a fine? Teacher, what is the fine?
Time po yan. Sabi ko nga typo yan. Typo, it's a typo. 1/4 kilo of sugar is enough to fill in that jar. Okay. So that is singular also. Okay, number 10. Some nouns, while plural in form, are actually singular in meaning. Okay, ito pa, ulit-ulit na natin ito na pag-aaralan. Like moms, measles, phonics, news, and others. Okay, so mathematics is an easy subject for some people. So it may look like they are plural dahil may S sila, but the thing is that it's singular. Okay, physics is a tough subject. Okay, what else? What other words? Statistics. Ano pa ba? Ang mga ganito. Gymnastics. Okay. Pagka hindi mo siya pwedeng putulin, like gymnastic. Okay. Wala naman tayong words such as gymnastic. Therefore, the word is plural only in form. Okay. Sa spelling lang, but it is singular in meaning. Okay. Gets ba to, class? May tanong ba dito for rule number 10? Do you have a question for rule number 10?
No. No,
Done.
teacher doesn't get.
Teacher, gets ko.
O, madali lang naman to.
None po, Chair.
Yes. Yes, this rule is very easy.
Peter, your background mode.
Kailan pinagsasabi mo?
So for number 10, you just have to...
Nothing.
I can hear you.
Okay, so for number 10, you just have to... Hindi mo memorize. You just have to familiarize yourselves with these words. Okay, para alam niyo kung singular ba sila or plural. Oo nga, no? I wonder
40 minutes
how.
Sir, ba't wala yung
Have one to
8 minutes na lang.
end?
Oh.
Hindi naman lumalabas sa akin. Hindi lumalabas. Yung 8 minutes or something.
Sir, baka may naglag yung Zoom.
Ay, oo. May mga times kasi na naglalag siya. So, baka hindi niya kinakount yun. Okay. Anyway, ayan. Kaya ko to na 8 minutes. Okay, eto. Don't and doesn't must agree with the subject. Okay, listen. So, if the rule is that the subject agrees with the verb, okay, eto naman, may rule tayo na pag gumamit ka ng don't at doesn't, okay, hanapin mo muna yung subject. Okay? At walang kinalaman ng verb dito. Okay? So, for example, on the first sentence, doesn't he know the answer? Okay, Gab, upo ka. Important yung sinasabi ni teacher. Gab, what are you doing, Gab?
Sir, may inaayos lang ako. May nagulo kasi. May nagulo. Nagli-listen naman ako, Sir.
Okay, sige. Listen. Keep quiet na. I can hear someone talking from the background. Okay. Doesn't he know the answer? Okay, so if you use doesn't, basically, the subject should be singular because doesn't is a contraction. Okay, makinig. It's a contraction of the word does and not. Okay, when you say contraction, it's a combination of the word does and not. People, will you please mute yourselves? Kyle, ikaw yung may background na maingay. Okay, I just mute you. Okay, people, na gets ba to? Huwag kayong mag-focus dun sa verb. Okay, kasi basta gumagamit ka
Nag-gets
ng
ko,
doesn't.
Sir.
Yeah, if you are using doesn't and don't, listen, parating plural, parating naka-base form yung verb nila. Okay, that's the rule about it.
Sir, yung
Basahin ko
ginagawa
yung-
ko, Sir, yung ilalagay ko sa sentence, Sir, tapos i-read ko kung mukhang tama ba, Sir. Yun yung
Yes.
ginagawa ko.
So, para maalala mo, you just have to think that whenever you use doesn't and don't, okay, you should check on the subject first or on the noun. Okay, do not focus on the verb. Kasi it always uses the base form of the verb. Eh, di ba pag base form ng verb, it's plural. Okay, parang ito, even though we use doesn't on the first statement, the verb is still plural. Okay, and then for the second statement, okay, don't, so plural to, tapos plural pa rin yung verb. Kaya wag ka magre-rely sa verb. Okay. So by the way, class, teacher, bakit hindi na ako maglalagay ng S dito sa no? Since singular na nga ito, nag-indicate na ng singularity itong doesn't, you don't have to put no's here. Okay, you don't have to put letter S anymore here. Ganun po kasi yun. Okay? Parang did, whenever you use did, do you know the rule in terms of using did? Kapag gumamit
did
ka ng
it.
did,
No.
did carry the tense. Listen. Did is carrying the tense. So basically, you're not going to make the verb in past tense anymore. Okay? Pag gumamit ka ng did. For example, did, wait, I cannot think of a sentence. She did. Can you give me an example that uses did? She did.
Kasama ba yun sa subject and verb agreement, sir, did?
Hindi. Hindi. Ang gusto ko lang ipaliwanag is parang
Did
ganun
he
siya sa
follow?
atin.
Did he follow you?
Oh, ayun, tama. Did he follow you? Okay, di ba hindi ka na nag-followed? Hindi followed ang ginamit mo kasi did carried the tense. When I say did carried the tense, did is already indicating that the sentence is in past tense, right? So parang ganun din ito. Yung doesn't, okay, it's already indicating singularity. Okay, so no need to make the verb in singular. Same as true with those. Okay, kaya naka-base form na lang yung mga verb nila. So, ang titignan mo na lang dito, parate, is yung doesn't ay dapat mag-agree sa subject, hindi sa verb. Okay? So, doesn't, nag-agree ba siya sa subject niya, which is yung he? Yes, kasi singular ang he. Sa letter B naman, yung those. Okay, nag-agree ba siya sa subject? Yes, because of the word directors. Hindi na nakikinig yung iba. Anyway, it's your loss if you don't listen. Okay, may mga boys na hindi nakikinig. Mr. Mercader, are you still listening? I guess
Sir, si Kyle,
no.
yung legs niya.
Kyle, wag makulit.
Put down your legs, Kyle.
Okay. So now we are done with the 11 rules. Let's proceed with the topic sentence and supporting details. How do you write a topic sentence and supporting details? So we will be answering that question through our discussion. Okay. So medyo napapaus na si teacher. I'm sorry. Siyempre, dalawang klase natin magkasunod. Okay.
Sir,
Anyway, ito sana, sasagutan pa sana natin to. Isa to sa mga sinit work niyo before. Pero saka na lang since we need to discuss writing topic sentences and supporting details. Am I still audible? Narinig niyo pa ba ako or naiintindihan niyo
Yes.
pa ba ako?
Yes, teacher. Ngayon still
naiintindihan ka pa rin,
frozen.
sir.
Naririnig ka pa na.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Medyo paus na yung boses ni teacher. Okay, anyway class, I have here a photo for you. Okay? So basically, a paragraph is like a burger. Okay, teacher is telling you that. Why is it a burger? Because there's a
Because
bun.
it has a part.
Oh, yes. It has parts. It has a bun, which is the first thing that you have to write in your essay or in a paragraph. And then there's the middle part. And then here comes the concluding statement. So, itong parts na to, we have, of course, the first part is the main idea or the upper bun. And then on the middle are the supporting
Technically,
details.
the upper, middle, and the lower part could be the main idea. It depends.
Yes. The main idea can be located anywhere on these parts. Okay. But generally, ganun kasi nagsasandwich ang isang writer. When I say ganun siya nagsasandwich, inuuna niya muna main idea before it proceeds with the supporting details until to the concluding statement. Okay, the concluding statement may also be the main idea. Okay, posible yung ganun. Okay, it's possible for that to happen. Okay, anyway, what is a topic sentence? A topic sentence states the central focus, okay, of the paragraph and provide unity for the paragraph. It states the main idea, which is usually at the beginning of the paragraph. Usually. So, technically, pwede siyang mapunta doon, pero hindi naman parate. Okay? It can also be in the middle or the end of it. So, that's the topic sentence. Okay, aside from that, my God, my ears are aching. Okay, anyway.
30 na sure, I guess.
It's already 3:40. Okay, bibilisan na lang yung teacher.
Yes.
Kailangan natin ito matapos kasi yung activity nyo may kinalaman dito. Okay, listen pa. Pag sinabi kasi natin topic sentence, it's general. Okay? Ito na lang ang pagbibisan nyo. A topic sentence is always general. And then the supporting details are the specific thing that tells about the main idea or the topic sentence. Okay, do you get that? Okay, what's
So
your
that
question,
means,
Kyle?
I get it.
so that means, Chair, kung main idea, yan yung main na tinutukoy, Chair.
Opo, yun yung pinag-uusapan sa entire paragraph. And it's general. Yes, Dana?
Ay,
Dana?
Chair.
Okay. Restroom? Magre-restroom? Okay, sige, go na. O, eto, examples of topic sentences. Excessive use of gadgets has a lot of bad effects. Okay, so kung yan ang topic sentence mo, basically, the supporting details that you're going to write are all bad effects of using gadget. Example, it
The dark
affects
web,
your
they may
it affects
hypnotize you.
bad effect. It affects your health. Okay, ano pa? Excessive use of
Your
okay,
attitude.
Unity. Okay.
Your
yeah,
attitude,
teaching.
teacher.
It's a
Sometimes
bad
after
effect
you
also.
play
Your
with gadgets,
grades?
you might feel cranky. So it can affect your attitude also.
Yes, it may affect the attitude, especially teenagers, things like that. Okay, so lahat yon sa supporting details na pupunta. Next, abortion is illegal and anti-human. Okay, what are you going to put on your supporting details? Of course, the details that tells about why is abortion illegal. Oh, yun na, yung mga details why abortion is illegal. So ano ilalagay mo dito? Of course, mga laws, mga republic acts that tell that abortion is illegal. Okay, next, education is useful and should not be taken for granted. Books are better than gadgets. So on your supporting
Teacher,
details, you're going to state there,
3:42 na.
oo, bibilisan na lang ni teacher. Doon na sa sa supporting details, ilalagay mo kung bakit better ang books. So yun ang difference ng topic sentence at supporting details. Okay? So what are supporting details? They help explain the topic sentence. A paragraph that contains facts, statements, example specifics, which guide us to a full understanding of the main idea. They clarify, illuminate, nagpapaliwanag, explain, describe, expand, and illustrate the main idea. Okay, so example, this is the topic sentence. Okay, and then these are the supporting details. My hometown is known, okay, for several amazing and natural features. Okay, and then on the supporting details, you're going to put the details. Why is your hometown amazing? Okay, because of its beautiful beaches. O, yun yung unang supporting detail. Next supporting detail, because of the unique national park. And then the last supporting detail is because of the reef, the stunning feature is the natural coral reef located.
Question.
Yes, Prab.
Will you post the PowerPoint of the writing topic, sentence, and supporting details?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Okay.
General
Ayan, meron
question.
Meron pa ako mga examples dito kasi hindi yan natin maaano.
May
Yes,
IP.
Pia? Okay, yes, you may be. Okay, ayan, may mga text po sana tayong babasahin.
You can copy paste this from the internet, right?
Sir, what
It's from the
time po tayo
internet.
matatapos?
These are, hindi, tatapusin ko na. These are excerpts coming from the internet. Okay, I'll put the URL.
Is that plagiarism or not?
No, because it's for educational purposes.
Plagiarism pa rin ba, Chair, kung hindi...
Eh, at saka hindi ko naman
Plagiarism
siya,
pa rin ba, Chair, kung
Hindi ko siya
kinopya mo
inaangkin as
pero
mine.
kinedit mo?
pag rinedit mo, it's not plagiarism. It's not plagiarism, I should say. Okay. Kaya dapat may references kapag. Okay. It's for educational purposes, kaya it's not plagiarism. But if you pass it as yours, okay, claim mo as yours, yun na. Doon na papasok ang plagiarism.
Like example, Chair, kung nagtook ka lang ng photo tapos, Chair, ginamit mo lang para sa educational mo, like example, para sa test mo, like making your movie for your, test, ganun, Chair, hindi siya
Teacher, help!
mo lang.
Halimbawa,
Paintings.
okay, halimbawa book review, pinapagawa kayo ng book review. As you all know, pag book review, di ba personal insights mo yon. Tapos ganun ang ginawa mo. Kinuha mo from the internet. Therefore, it's
Because that's not your personal thing. You should do it correctly.
oo. Pero pagka ganitong excerpts, kahit sa exam nyo class, meron ding kami mga excerpts na kinukuha. Okay? When you go to high school, kung maabutan nyo pa ako pag mag-high school kayo, I will be teaching you the ways on how to put your references nice. Okay, it's already 3:45.